Former USAF pilot saw UFO crash. In 1955, former USAF Colonel Robert Willingham reported an unusual sighting during a flight. He and his crew observed a bright light in the sky, initially mistaken for a star, but it soon changed direction dramatically, making a sharp 90-degree turn and descending rapidly. Curious about its origin, Willingham decided to investigate where it had landed. He followed the object to the crash site, which appeared to be a scattering of debris, resembling a broken-up object rather than a typical crash. The wreckage seemed to have bounced upon impact, as if the object had hit the ground and then rolled further along the terrain. The scattered pieces appeared almost like something that had been intentionally cut and spread out. Willingham noted the vegetation and the surrounding area but couldn't identify the object. Later, he discussed the incident with another pilot, but neither could determine what had crashed. During his investigation, Willingham encountered Mexican military personnel who prevented him from getting too close to the wreckage. As vehicles arrived from multiple directions, Willingham felt the need to leave before attracting too much attention, unsure of what he had stumbled upon. Twin Towers UFO. Leaked footage reveals something most people were never meant to see. News reporters flying in a helicopter near the World Trade Center spotted something bizarre. One of them noticed a black object hovering near the towers. As she pointed it out, the object vanished in an instant, leaving them stunned. They were instructed to stay silent, but now that the footage is out, it raises serious questions. Could this be evidence of alien involvement in the mysterious events around the World Trade Center? It's a chilling possibility that's hard to ignore. Hologram. This might be one of the strangest sights yet. Someone recently captured what looked like a scene straight out of Stranger Things. Beams of light cutting through the clouds in an eerie, otherworldly display. The clouds themselves looked strange and unnatural. Some believe it's tied to the Blue Beam project, while others think it might simply be a hologram. Whatever it was, it didn't look like anything we see on an average day. Fleeting UFO. During Fleet Week, something strange happened that left people stunned. As military jets flew at high speeds, a mysterious object zipped past them in an instant. Given how fast the jets were, this object had to be moving twice as fast, if not more. Even more bizarre, it flew against the wind. It's definitely not something you see every day. Cigar-shaped UFOs. For anyone doubting the existence of cigar-shaped UFOs, here's something to consider. A passenger recently captured footage of one after spotting its glint. The object, shaped like a giant cigar, shifted positions and seemed to turn transparent as it moved closer. How do you explain that? It's hard to believe our technology could replicate something like this. Just as quickly as it appeared, the object vanished, leaving us with more questions than answers. Rooftop surprise. On July 3, 2009, a group of friends in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, witnessed something they couldn't explain. While hanging out on a rooftop, they saw a strange object moving erratically across the sky. One of them managed to record a glowing UFO darting through the sky before it vanished. The footage went viral, sparking endless speculation. Was it secret military tech, a government project, or something even more mysterious? That night became unforgettable as they captured something that defied explanation. 1994 mystery. Off the coast of North Carolina, a group of sailors was stunned when they noticed a blazing object in the distance. Initially, they thought it was a glowing ship, but what happened next was even stranger. The bright object suddenly fragmented and broke into separate orbs. To their shock, the sailors realized they were being surrounded by nearly 30 UFOs. The scene was unnerving, and the footage cuts off abruptly, leaving us wondering what happened next. No one knows for sure, but it's clear this encounter left them utterly frightened. Seeing red. In 2023, something extraordinary occurred in Brazil. The sky turned bright red, and a strange object hovered overhead, leaving locals both confused and alarmed. It didn't resemble a plane or anything familiar, and it was releasing fiery orbs around it. Those who saw it immediately thought it could be a UFO. Some even wondered if it was about to land in their area. The truth about what happened that day is still unknown, but it definitely sparked discussions about the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Crash site. A hiker out in the woods, expecting a quiet day, stumbled upon something unusual. He discovered what seemed to be a UFO crash site, with a damaged craft and tiny humanoid figures walking around it. Some appeared injured, while others were unconscious. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. The video quickly spread online, and UFO enthusiasts were convinced it was a real UFO crash. But the strange part? No one else reported anything unusual in the area. Were people silenced, or is there something bigger being hidden from us? Indiana UFO mystery. A recent sighting near an Air Force base in Indiana has left witnesses in awe. Late at night, a group of mysterious glowing UFOs was seen darting across the sky at high speeds. The UFOs appeared in a formation, flickering as they swiftly moved over the base, surprising everyone who saw them. Soon, a crowd gathered, but by the time anyone could react, the objects vanished into the night. With no official explanation, the event has sparked more UFO speculations. Some think it could be new military technology, while others believe they were witnessing something from beyond our world. And honestly, they might be onto something. UFO war. A man who kept the location anonymous uploaded a video showing two objects in the sky releasing smoke. Initially, he thought they were rockets, but upon closer inspection, they looked more like UFOs. What happened next was even more unbelievable. Both objects collided in midair as if they were battling. It's bizarre and hard to explain. Could this be a genuine UFO encounter, or is something darker unfolding in the sky? It definitely raises some serious questions. Alien hideout. A fisherman was having a rough day, struggling to catch anything worth mentioning. But what he saw next was far beyond his expectations. He heard odd noises coming from the sky, so he pulled out his phone to capture the moment. To his astonishment, he saw not just one, but 4 UFOs rapidly departing from what seemed like a hidden location, vanishing into the sky in the blink of an eye. His frustration over the lack of fish quickly turned to awe as he realized he'd stumbled upon something much more significant, possibly an alien hideout. However, after sharing the footage, he was silenced, and the truth was buried. California Northern Lights. A man recently filmed something unusual in the California sky, a vibrant display that resembled the Northern Lights. Look, the sky's literally changing colors right now. Yo, what's going on? Now, I know what you might be thinking. How could the Northern Lights be visible in California? Well, take a look at the footage and judge for yourself. It's purple now, it's changing colors, but it's purple. The lights in the sky certainly looked similar to the Northern Lights, but if they are not, what could they be? Could this be something extraterrestrial? It's definitely an unusual event, or perhaps just a rare phenomenon. Either way, it's got everyone intrigued. Abduction. A strange, stick-like UFO was spotted hovering above a nuclear facility, looking like something straight out of science fiction. Security footage captured it descending and snatching up a mysterious box, something that looked crucial. Maybe it contained secret tech or liquid, who knows? Right after the UFO zipped off with the box, its top lit up, and something shot into the sky at lightning speed. The way it stopped and hovered made it clear this wasn't just any random object. This vessel seemed to be hiding something, perhaps a secret the facility wanted to keep under wraps. What was inside that box? Honestly, it left me with so many unanswered questions. Flickering Brazil. Last year, Brazil's sky drew attention when a mysterious object with flickering lights appeared out of nowhere. People quickly realized it wasn't a typical airplane. The object's shape suggested it might be something otherworldly. Locals had their theories. Some believed it was an angel with wings, while others were convinced it was a UFO. After reviewing the footage, I have to agree, it definitely looks like something from beyond Earth. The way it hovered and the peculiar lights are hard to explain, making this sighting one of the most captivating we've seen. Hiding the truth. Here's proof that the government might be concealing the truth about UFOs. Late one night, a man caught some strange activity on camera. He saw vehicles moving through a remote forest, possibly transporting a UFO to, well, Area 51. The man quickly filmed it and uploaded the footage online. But here's the eerie part. After sharing it, he disappeared, and no one knows where he went. It seems like the footage might have been the cause of his disappearance. Missing debris in the woods. One night, a man witnessed a strange flash in the sky followed by a loud boom coming from the forest. He decided to investigate. In the woods, he discovered a large metal object lodged in the ground, looking like part of a crashed spacecraft. As he tried to figure it out, he heard rustling behind him. When he turned around, he saw a strange white figure staring at him. The man attempted to chase it, but it vanished into the dark, dense forest. The next morning, when he returned, the metal object was completely gone, leaving him wondering if he'd imagined the entire thing. Rotating anomaly. In April 2024, an astronomer in Hungary filmed a strange object at 10,000 feet that quickly caught the attention of many. The object appeared to be rotating, with colorful lights flashing across the sky. Its odd movement and appearance led many to believe it was a UFO. The footage went viral, sparking discussions among UFO enthusiasts and experts alike. Whether it's a previously undiscovered aircraft or something extraterrestrial is still up for debate, but there's no denying that this scene certainly belongs in the realm of unidentified flying objects. Monolith. A group of friends decided to embark on an epic road trip, driving 15 hours straight across the desert with a singular goal: to see the mysterious metal monolith that had suddenly appeared in Utah. It's interesting how it just showed up, right? It's right at, "This is wild, guys, isn't it?" Looking strikingly similar to the one from 2001, A Space Odyssey, that wasn't even the most shocking part. The real surprise came when the monolith disappeared without a trace. What happened to it, and why did it vanish so abruptly? These unanswered questions make me lean even more toward the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement. Recovering alien. This footage supposedly shows an alien recovering after being confined for months. Its erratic, jerky movements suggest it was either kept in a tight space or is struggling to learn how to walk like humans. Some believe the alien was eventually returned to its home planet. Given how old this video appears, it's likely the alien has since moved on, probably living its life on a distant planet somewhere. Flight 370. In 2014, Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 disappeared en route to Beijing, and the mystery of what happened has never been solved. Despite extensive searches, the plane's fate remains unknown. However, a bizarre video surfaced showing the plane flying, with several strange orbs darting past its tail. Then, in a blink, the plane vanished into the clouds. This has led some to wonder if aliens might be involved in the plane's disappearance. After watching this footage, I'm inclined to agree. Burning balls. Now that's not something you see every day. While hiking in a hilly area, a tourist stumbled upon something so strange he had to take a second look. As he descended the mountain, he saw what appeared to be 3 burning balls in the sky. At first, he thought they were suns, but 3 suns on Earth? That's just too wild. Upon closer inspection, he became convinced these weren't weather anomalies. No, these were UFOs, possibly gathering for a mission. Peruvian shock. In 2008, something inexplicable occurred in Peru. A UFO supposedly crashed, and locals rushed to the scene, hoping to witness something extraordinary. But when they arrived, nothing. Just an empty patch of land. It was as if the UFO and whatever it contained had disappeared into thin air. Then things took an even stranger turn. Weeks later, an alien body was allegedly discovered in a hidden chamber near the crash site. Rumors suggest the alien tried to flee but was captured, taken to a secret facility, and didn't survive. While the alien's fate remains uncertain, leaked footage keeps the mystery of this eerie event alive. Flying alien. A few weeks ago, an anonymous video appeared showing something floating in mid-air. At first, I thought it might have been debris or a broken rocket part. But the more I watched, the more it seemed like something human, except it was floating. Oh wow! Clearly, that's not something any of us can do. Some speculate it might be an alien or even a superhuman with the ability to fly. Either way, it's certainly not what I expected to see. F-22 capture. While flying over Alaska, an F-22 pilot spotted something unusual heading straight for his jet. Acting quickly, he captured the moment on camera. As the object zipped past, it became clear this was a UFO flying thousands of feet above the Earth. The pilot was stunned by what he had just witnessed. It's a moment he, and now all of us, will never forget. Mystical encounter. The crowd gathered on a beach in Turkey couldn't believe their eyes as the sky rumbled. Then, something extraordinary appeared, a glowing figure hovering over the water. People thought it looked like an angel, sparking awe and excitement. Everyone scrambled to capture the moment, but before anyone could snap a clear photo, the figure unfurled its wings and soared upward. It disappeared into a gap in the clouds, leaving the crowd in disbelief. Many believe the opening wasn't random but a portal made specifically for the figure's departure. Whatever it was, no one has been able to explain it. Wild UFO. This UFO sighting is absolutely mind-blowing. Spotted in the US, it had a glowing ring surrounding a cube in the middle, maybe an alien cockpit? It even flashed lights as if it were signaling or communicating. After its flight, it hovered and settled down, leaving the local community baffled. But here's the real mystery. Why hasn't the government addressed this? Are they keeping secrets, or is there something bigger going on? It feels like there's a lot they don't want us to know, and this sighting only adds to the pile of unanswered questions about UFOs. Flying mysteries. On May 27, 2023, a strange video out of Melbourne, Australia, showed something truly bizarre in the sky. What the heck was that? Large objects, some resembling debris and others looking like humanoid figures, were seen gliding through the air as they passed tall buildings. They didn't crash or stop but instead smoothly maneuvered around them, eventually returning to their original formation. Both locals and experts are still stumped by this odd behavior. Some suggest electromagnetic waves might be influencing these objects, causing them to behave like alien debris, but the true cause remains a mystery. Alien portal. We all know aliens don't travel the way we do, they seem to have the ability to teleport. Recently, a video surfaced showing a UFO heading toward a glowing white portal in the sky. As it entered the portal, it vanished right before the witnesses' eyes. This footage suggests a shocking reality. UFOs aren't just flying here, they're using portals to teleport in, do whatever they need to do, and then disappear again. It's honestly a bit terrifying because it shows just how advanced and potentially unpredictable these extraterrestrials could be. Roswell truth. The Roswell incident got everyone talking, but this newly leaked military footage takes things to an entirely new level. Filmed back in 1947, it shows Army officers investigating a debris field near Corona. They found what appeared to be a crashed UFO, no sign of aliens, though, which only made it creepier. Then, when everyone thought the mystery had been solved, the government stepped in and claimed it was just a balloon. But this footage tells a completely different story. Now, I can't help but wonder why the government is so determined to keep the truth under wraps. Or maybe they're just trying to avoid the chaos that would unfold if the truth ever got out. Sperm UFO. During NASA's STS-80 mission, something strange happened. They captured a bizarre sperm-shaped UFO on camera zooming across the sky before it shot straight up and disappeared. It left everyone scratching their heads. What's even weirder is that the camera started shaking as soon as the UFO appeared. Some believe this wasn't a coincidence but an attempt to hide the UFO's true movements. To get a better look, the footage was later stabilized, clearly showing the UFO zipping off into space. This raises some serious questions. What exactly was NASA trying to capture, and why was it hidden so well? Aerial war. A boy was chilling on his rooftop, enjoying the peaceful sky, when something wild happened. He spotted a plane flying overhead, but it wasn't alone. A glowing orb-like object was trailing it. Then came the craziest part. Both the plane and the orb collided. The boy was so freaked out, he didn't stick around to see what happened next. "Yeah, it's above the rock," he said as he bolted inside, convinced some kind of aerial war might be happening above him. What was that orb, a UFO or a warning? Whatever it was, it left him stunned and full of questions. Unexpected swimmer. Somewhere in Florida, a man filmed a strange creature staring up at him from beneath the water. As he got closer, he realized it looked like an alien, one that could breathe underwater. That's seriously strange, even by alien standards. If this is true, it could mean there's a whole underwater world of aliens we don't know about. That's incredibly weird. The man tried to get a closer look, but just as he moved in, the creature disappeared without a trace. Flying penguin. While gazing out the airplane window, a passenger spotted something no one was supposed to see, a dark, penguin-like figure standing in the clouds. At first, it seemed like a strange bird, but flying penguins? That's when things started to get strange. The figure moved as if trying to blend in, leading the passenger to suspect it might actually be a UFO hiding in plain sight. After sharing the footage, people debated its true nature. Some thought it could be an angel, while others leaned toward the idea of it being extraterrestrial. To this day, there's no clear explanation, making this one of the most unsettling alien mysteries ever captured. Warning from beyond. In 2017, an event straight out of a science fiction movie left government officials in disbelief. An alien creature appeared, claiming to be a future descendant of humans. The government quickly captured it and transported it to a secret facility for questioning. The alien explained that it evolved so much from its human ancestors that it could no longer reproduce with humans. Strangely enough, it even spoke English. But the most shocking part? It warned about an impending alien invasion. Could this be a glimpse of a reality we're unprepared for? Only time will tell.